Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we untangle the nuts and bolts of big business, and I promise this filing is going to be a real page turner because today we are looking at Conagra Brands and their latest filing because sometimes companies need to correct themselves, and boy did Conagra Brands need a little do-over on this one. Before we dive in, if you love getting straight to the point insights from corporate filings, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We also have a fantastic community over on Discord to discuss all these findings and much more, so check out that link in the description below. Alright, so what we have here is an amendment to a previous report. Think of it like a company realizing they made a small typo in their homework and sending in a corrected version. This particular filing is for Conagra Brands Incorporated, a company most of us know for its wide range of food products in your grocery store. The main reason for this amendment is a correction to how they describe the results of one of the votes at their shareholder meeting. Apparently, the initial report slightly misstated the outcome for proposal number 2, which was about approving the pay for their top executives. No big changes to the original report, just a little house cleaning on that specific detail. Now, let's get to what actually happened at that important annual meeting of shareholders held on the 17th of September. This document gives us the final vote counts for the key decisions made. First up is the election of directors. Shareholders had to vote on 11 nominees to lead the company. Looking at the numbers here, it's pretty clear these nominees were approved by a significant margin. Most of them received well over 300 million votes in favour and fewer than 7 million against, with quite a few broker non-votes. Broker non. Votes happen when a brokerage firm holds shares on behalf of a client, but does not receive voting instructions from that client for a particular proposal. Let's take George Dowdy as an example. He got a massive 360,544,572 for votes. That is a strong endorsement from the owners of the company. Similarly, Emmanuel Manny Chirico also garnered a very favourable 360494500 for votes. This shows a lot of confidence in the current leadership team to steer the company. Next, and this is where that correction comes in, is the advisory vote on executive compensation. This is often called a say-on-pay vote. Shareholders got to weigh in non-bindingly on how much the company's top brass was paid. The results clearly show shareholders approved this over 321 million for votes compared to about 40 million against votes. While it is not a unanimous decision, this outcome generally signals shareholder satisfaction with the compensation packages offered to the company, named executive officers. It seems the shareholders felt the pay was justified for the performance. The final item on the agenda was the ratification of the appointment of KPMG LLP as the company's independent auditor for the upcoming fiscal year 2026. Having a trusted and independent auditor is crucial for ensuring the accuracy of financial reporting, and here, the shareholders gave a resounding approval. A huge 396 million for votes were cast, with only about 21 million against votes. This indicates strong confidence in KPMG's ability to provide an unbiased assessment of Conagra Brands' financial health. It's a very positive signal for transparency and accountability. So, to sum up this very minor correction filing, Conagra Brands held its shareholder meeting, and the voting results were largely in favour of the proposals presented. The directors were overwhelmingly approved. The executive compensation got a thumbs up from the majority, and the auditor choice was also very well received. Now, looking at Conagra Brands more broadly beyond just this specific filing, they are a major player in the packaged food industry. Companies like Kraft Heinz, General Mills, and Kellogg are their main competitors. Conagra has been working to streamline its operations and focus on its strongest brands in recent years, like Slim Jim, Hunt S, and Healthy Choice. A key strength for Conagra lies in its brand portfolio. They own many household names that have proven resilient even through economic downturns. Their ability to innovate and adapt products to changing consumer tastes, like the growing demand for healthier options or convenient meal solutions, will be critical for their future success. However, the packaged food industry is also facing significant headwinds. Rising ingredient costs, supply chain disruptions, and intense competition are constant challenges. Furthermore, evolving consumer preferences can quickly shift market share, so companies like Conagra must remain agile. The relatively high number of broken non-votes in some of these proposals, while not necessarily negative, does suggest a portion of their shareholder base may be less actively engaged in these specific voting matters. In my view, Conagra Brands appears to be navigating a competitive landscape with a solid, albeit traditional, brand portfolio. The strong shareholder support for leadership and their auditor is a good sign. The real test will be their ability to continue adapting to the fast, changing demands of consumers and the market, particularly in areas like plant-based foods and digital engagement. They are doing the right things by focusing on core brands and getting external validation for their auditor. The successful Say on Pay vote suggests management is doing an acceptable job in the eyes of the shareholders. What is your take on these voting results and what they signal for Conagra Brand's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a big like and remember to subscribe for more corporate disclosures demystified. And don't forget to join our Discord community for even more discussions. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.